While I was in basic training, my parents emptied my bank account and used the money to throw my brother a destination wedding. They didn't even invite me, said I was too busy playing soldier. That was the last time I let guilt disguise itself as love. Bear with me, because this whole thing is wild. Hey viewers, just a quick thanks. Over 15% of you are already subscribed. It means a lot. Alright, here it is. The truth I've held in for way too long. I enlisted in the army at 19, not because I wanted to be a hero, not because I loved war or discipline or any of that. I did it because I needed a way out. Out of the house, out of the debt, out of the constant emotional blackmail that came with being the oldest son of two narcissistic parents. Growing up, I was always the one expected to hold the family together. If my dad couldn't make rent, I sold my Xbox. If my mom forgot to buy groceries, I skipped meals so my siblings wouldn't have to. I picked up side jobs at 15, cleaned gutters, mowed lawns, ran errands for the neighbors, anything to keep the lights on. I thought that's what love looked like. Sacrifice, silence, showing up no matter how tired you were. My parents used to tell people I was their little soldier, even before I wore a uniform. But it was never affection, it was ownership. They trained me to say yes, to take the fall, to give up everything and still thank them for raising me. When I signed up for the army, I finally saw a future that didn't have their fingerprints all over it. I remember the day I left for boot camp. My mom cried like I was abandoning her. My dad didn't even look at me. No hug, no we're proud of you, just don't come back broke. During basic, I didn't have access to my bank account. Military pay gets directly deposited, and I'd set up the account months before. But I made one crucial mistake. I left my old debit card at home. When I graduated and finally checked my balance, it was nearly zero. Every cent gone, over $7,800. Gone in 3 months. I thought maybe it was a mistake, maybe my account got hacked. But the transactions, all local. Flights, jewelry, Airbnb rentals in Mexico. I called my mom, panicked. Her response, "You don't understand. Your brother's wedding was important. Family comes first." I wasn't invited. My own brother didn't even text me. My mom said, "It would have been too expensive to fly you in. Plus, you're not good with crowds." Crowds? I was crawling through live fire ranges and doing 18-hour drills. But sure, crowds. They stole from me. Not borrowed, not misused, stole. And when I confronted them, my dad laughed, said I should have known better than to leave money lying around. As if trusting your parents wasn't just foolish, it was my fault. I filed a fraud report, froze the account, changed everything. But the damage was more than financial. I'd sent them letters during training, talked about how hard it was, how much I missed home. They never wrote back. Because to them I was useful when I was a wallet, not a son. It didn't stop there. When I finally visited home months later, they acted like nothing happened. Like we were one big happy family. My mom even had the nerve to say, "I wish you smile more. You're always so serious now." Of course I was serious. I was done. I tried for a while to rebuild some kind of relationship. But then came the second blow. They took out a credit card in my name using my military credentials and maxed it out buying furniture for the house. I didn't even live there. I was stationed overseas by then. I only found out when I got denied for a car loan and pulled my credit report. And there it was, $9,200 in unpaid charges. Furniture, appliances, a goddamn hot tub. I lost it. I confronted them again, this time with my on the call for legal backup. My dad hung up on me. My mom cried again and said, We didn't think it'd matter. You don't even spend your money. Like serving my country made me some kind of trust fund they could dip into whenever. That was it. That was the moment I understood. They would never change. They didn't want to love me, they just wanted access. So I burned the bridge. I filed charges, got a military lawyer involved, froze my credit, reported the identity theft. They lost the card and the ability to take anything else from me. But what they really lost was access. I blocked them both. I didn't attend holidays. When my brother called to talk sense into me, I told him flat out, "You're welcome for the honeymoon. Don't ever speak to me again." The silence afterward, it wasn't peace at first, it was grief. Not grief for them. Grief for the years I spent trying to earn something that was never real. Their love came with conditions. And the moment I stopped paying the price, they stopped pretending. But over time, the silence became freedom. I started saving again, rebuilt my credit, took actual leave and enjoyed it, didn't spend it doing damage control. I met people who saw me as a human being. Not a piggy bank, not a lifeline, just me. You don't owe your parents your life. Especially not if they already spent it like it belonged to them. So if you're watching this, and you've been carrying the weight of being the responsible one, let me say what you probably haven't heard enough. You deserve better. You are not selfish. You are not broken. And walking away doesn't make you cruel, it makes you free. I'm not bitter. I'm finally mine.